Hello and welcome to Craftastrophe. Today we're going to do a fun craft of making homemade scrub for using in the shower for when you bathe. So what we're going to use this bowl. We're going to use this mason jar. So what we do first is we mix everything in here, and I do have directions on my iPad here. So I will follow those instructions and we'll show you how to make a lavender sugar scrub. But first we have the bowl, and then we also have this coconut oil, and you have to have it at a liquid state. Sometimes it starts out solid, so you have to melt it, and be very careful in the microwave to melt it. If you microwave it too long, it'll explode in there. You don't want it to explode. So first what we do is we mix together the salt and the oils with the fork. So we are going to use half a cup of sugar. I have a fourth a cup here, so I'm gonna do 2 scoops of this here. We got our 2 scoops of sugar in our bowl. And then what we will do is mix everything, all the oils, into here. So I have grapeseed oil, the lavender oil and other oils were very expensive, so we found this one for a decent price at a health food store. So we're going to use grapeseed, and you can use whatever smell you want. I believe that grapeseed doesn't have much of a smell to it, so it'll just be the extra oil in there that it calls for. To get started here, we have our sugar, half a cup of sugar, and we have our oil, liquid oil here. So we're going to dump this in here. Okay, we got our oil in there. And then we're going to put 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil in there. So we're going to use the same spoon that we used for this one, and we'll fill it up here. There's one more. Okay, we've got 2 tablespoons of oil. So now what we do is we mix it together, and suggest using either a spoon or a fork. So we're gonna mix this all together here. And so it turns into like a liquid sugary thing here. Just keep mixing it until it's mixed really well. And then once we're done mixing this, we're going to add some lavender flowers to it. You can do any different types of flowers that you want to add to it. These lavender flowers make it look pretty nice. And my lavender flowers, on the stems here, they're not looking so great because they are on their last leg. So I did pull a few of these out so that I can use them. And there's actually a few that are good. So basically what you do is you pluck off these right here, like that. And then there's these little flowers in there, so I'm gonna actually put those in here too. And then I'm gonna take these big flowers off and stick them in there also. I love the smell of lavender. It smells so good. It's one of my favorite smells. And lavender is one of those smells that, and oils too, that help people sleep, and it helps people's headaches and everything too. So this is a really cool natural way of making body scrub. Just mix this up until it's nice and wet and done. Do that, and then we're gonna add, it says to add a tablespoon or teaspoon of lavender to it. So we're gonna add some lavender to it here. And then I'm gonna pick out a few more lavender pieces here to stick in there. That is basically what we do. So we're gonna finish this up by stirring it a little bit more, make sure it's all nice and done. Now we're gonna stick it into the jar, and I'd suggest either double batching your batch of this or using a smaller jar. Carefully put this in here. And it's really simple to make, and it's all natural ingredients, instead of all those extra things that they put in scrubs from the store. And so once this is all put in there, just like this, what I'll do is I'll put a few more flowers in there just to make it look more prettier. And I'll probably do a second batch because this isn't very much for this little thing here. So we'll do another batch. Okay, so I got batch number 2 done, and I did the exact same thing that I did with the first batch. And for this kind of container, it fits in there just perfectly, just like this. And so it fills almost up to the top, but I wouldn't suggest needing to fill it all the way up to the top, so a third round would just be too much. So basically what we have is the sugar, the coconut oil, and the grapeseed oil, and then we have the lavenders. So what I'll do is I'll pick out a few more lavenders, and I'm gonna sprinkle them on the top here. Sprinkle on the top, and find the little flowers here. And I do suggest that you use ripe bloomed lavender, or right when it's blooming, because it'll have more smell, but it has pretty strong smell already. But you have more flowers, and then you'll be able to get more flowers into your jar. Okay, so we got a few more here. So we're gonna put the rest of this on the top here. At the very end here, we have enough flowers on top. So what we will do is sprinkle a little bit of this on top. I'm just gonna drizzle just a little bit. Just do a few little squirts here. And here we have our lavender sugar scrub. This craft idea is a very good idea for gifts for friends and family, and it's very easy to make. As you saw, it only took about maybe 3 minutes to actually make. And so all that you have to have is your ingredients. You just have to have the half a cup of the sugar, and then a couple of tablespoons of coconut oil, whichever brand you like. And then you just have to have some lavender or any other flowers that smell good that would be good to stick into your scrub. And of course the essential oils, which you can use pretty much anything. So lavender, rose, grapeseed, pretty much anything. And this actually says skincare oil. So this oil here is good for your skin. So I hope you enjoyed, and please subscribe, like, comment, whatever you can do. And check out my next video. Thank you for watching Craftastrophe. Check out the last video I made. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button to watch future videos and previous videos. Also, take a look at our other channels. They're pretty awesome too. Thanks for watching, and see ya next time.